From the scary moment a gymnasium roof comes crashing down and a crane tries to carry a load a bit too heavy, to a steel mill accident spraying molten silly string across the factory floor and much more. Here are 5 catastrophic failures caught on camera. In the steelmaking process, there is a risk of something called steel cobbles occurring. This happens when a steel slab or billet gets jammed in the production line and is unable to move forward. When the machinery continues to push the raw materials, the built-up pressure can cause the molten metal to fly off track. This is exactly what happened back at this factory in 2014. Some call this forbidden silly string, and I'll be honest, the name is pretty fitting. That one guy who just stood there definitely had luck on his side. The metal sprays high into the air and all over the factory before finally coming to a stop, leaving workers to figure out how the hell to clean it up. Another danger that steel mills face is the risk of molten metal spills. Molten metal is the extremely hot liquid steel that is produced during the steelmaking process. It is kept in large containers and transported through the facility via channels and pipes. If a container or pipe ruptures or leaks, the molten metal can spill out and cause catastrophic damage. The intense heat of the liquid steel can ignite flammable materials or cause explosions, and the metal can quickly solidify and stick to surfaces, making it difficult to remove. Back in 2018, security cameras at a mill captured just how dangerous one of these spills are. Now, we don't know exactly what went wrong, but our best guess is that the crane carrying the metal broke. If you look closely, you can see the front give way first, followed by the rest of the container. Seconds later, the entire floor quite literally looked like lava. On a positive note, though, at least nobody was injured. Taipei, the capital of Taiwan, is situated in a region with high seismic activity. In September of 2022, the city was hit by a strong magnitude 6.9 earthquake, which was the largest among dozens that shook the southeastern coast of the island. Despite being accustomed to tremors, the quake caused significant damage. Security camera footage at a school captured some of that damage as it occurred. The video starts out showing some students playing in the gymnasium. When the quake hits, they all go running and escape in the nick of time. Moments later, the roof tiles all come crashing down, leaving a pile of debris scattered across the floor. Miraculously, though, nobody was injured. The school had just finished renovations when the quake struck. Should the contractors be to blame for the collapse? Let us know what you think in the comments. Massive cranes are commonly used to lift and move heavy objects in construction. However, if a crane is overloaded, improperly operated, or has a mechanical failure, it can result in catastrophic consequences. One common type of crane accident is when a crane fails to maintain stability while lifting a heavy load. This most often results in the crane crashing down with tremendous force. During work on a site in India back in 2015, this is exactly what happened. From what we can tell, everybody was able to get out of harm's way just in time. Clearly, whatever that crane was lifting was a bit too heavy for it, and the results were devastating. This costly mistake could have easily been avoided if proper care and caution was taken. But I guess sometimes you gotta learn that lesson the hard way. Elon Musk's space program aims to reduce space transportation costs and eventually colonize Mars due to Earth's limited support. To To achieve this goal, SpaceX had to create unique designs for massive spacecraft that can not only launch people into space, but also land and maneuver differently. The result was the SpaceX Starship. On December 23rd of 2020, Starship SN8 had a successful high-altitude test flight reaching an altitude of 12.5 kilometers powered by 3 Raptor engines. After reaching its peak, the craft performed a controlled belly flop back to Earth before being fired with a booster to flip it vertically and land upright. Unfortunately, the descent was too fast, causing the rocket to crash in a spectacular fireball. Now, while to most people this is an obvious failure, Elon Musk doesn't really feel that way. In fact, he was pleased and even expected it to happen. Musk sees these failures as opportunities to learn and get closer to his goal of colonizing Mars. For him, the crash was another step towards achieving that dream. On October 28th of 2016, FedEx Express Flight 910 encountered a mishap at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. The Boeing 767 cargo plane had just arrived from Memphis and was taxiing to the cargo area when the landing gear on the left wing collapsed, causing a terrifying scene.
That's crazy. This guy's all crazy, man. Come back here, man. What are you doing?
The aircraft was carrying 2 crew members and a load of packages, but fortunately, no one was injured in the incident. However, the airport was closed for several hours while emergency crews worked to clear the runway and assess the damage to the aircraft. Following the mishap, FedEx released a statement saying they were thankful no one was hurt and that they were working with the appropriate authorities to investigate the cause of the incident. It was found that the left main landing gear had failed due to metal fatigue, which had gone undetected during previous inspections. Following the incident, FedEx took steps to improve its inspection processes to prevent similar incidents in the future. Overall, while the incident was certainly concerning, it ultimately served as a reminder of the importance of regular and thorough inspections in the aviation industry to ensure the safety of everyone involved. If you enjoyed this video and want to see another just like it, then be sure to click the link on screen now. With that, thanks for watching and be sure to tune in next time.